with our next part of the video, we're going to talk about looking at, do we end up with the same exact on both sides of the arrow? So when we have a number in front, we're on question 10, a number in front of our molecule, that means we're going to have 6 carbon dioxide molecules. So it asks, how many carbons are there? How many carbons are there? Well, carbon was represented of blue. So when there is no number below a letter, it's representing a 1. So I'm going to, and then you multiply the big number times the little number. So 6 times 1, I have 6 carbons. Then it asks how many hydrogens I have. So we're only looking at this side. So see how there's a 2 and there's a big number in front. So I'm going to multiply 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. So I have 12 hydrogens, and that is represented of yellow. And then they want to see how many total oxygens are on this side of the equation. Well, 6 times 2 is 12, but we have more. So we have 12, but this one is 6 times, and there's no number, so it's a 1. 6 times 1 is 6. So I have 12 plus 6 makes 18. I have 18 oxygens. So in total, I used 6 carbons, I used 12 hydrogens, and I used 18 oxygens for this part of the photosynthesis equation. Now let's look at the product side, on the right side of the arrow. So let's find out how many carbons were produced as a result of photosynthesis. So there's no big number in front, so it's like a 1. So 1 times 6 is 6. I had 6 carbons. How many hydrogens? Well, again, there's a 1 in front because there's nothing. Times 12 is 1 times 12 is 12. So I had 12 hydrogens. And then my oxygens. So 1 times 6 is 6, but there's still more. 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 plus 6 is 18. So I have 18 oxygens. So if I go back and I look at both sides of the equation, look, I have the exact same number. So did you have any paper clips left over? No, we used them all on both sides. Every paper clip was used, from when we started the formula and when we ended the formula. So we didn't have any paper clips left over. Did we not have enough paper clips? We had enough to do both this and then the result. So what does that tell us? If we didn't have any extra, we didn't need any more, what does that tell us about a chemical equation? So that's what you're going to answer for question number, the last part of 11. So if we look at it, it tells us that nothing is ever created nor destroyed. It's just rearranged. Everything is rearranged to create something new. So we're not destroying it completely. We're just rearranging to create something new for number 11. So what you are going to do is you're going to finish up answering questions 12, where you're filling in the blank. So photosynthesis begins when what is captured by chloroplast in plant cells. So what is captured? Other raw materials needed for photosynthesis to begin. So what are the things needed for it to begin? What does it get from the air? And what, which it comes from the roots to the leaves of the stem. So to begin, it needs this stuff. So that should help you fill in the next 2 blanks. As a result of photosynthesis, blank is formed. So that's formed, whatever that is. And this is given off, whatever that is. So that should help you fill in those blanks. And then the very last step on the back is to label the parts of the plant. So what does the plant take up from the roots? What's coming from the sun? What does the plant give off right here into the air? What does the plant make? The whole purpose of photosynthesis, what is the plant making? And what is something that the plant has to take in that's in the air? Use the word bank to help you. That finishes up our paperclip lab.